Hello, this is Vulturefire, and this video I'm going to try. I don't think I actually recorded any of my previous runs with the new debuff Mirley. I haven't been a fan in my previous runs, but one day apparently had great success with his list, and he actually did an S3 run, which I think the first S3 run that I've actually seen one day do. He's done them before, I think, but he normally only does S1 because he claims it's because of time, but I claim it's because, despite being the developer, he's a coward. And he doesn't watch my videos, so he can come at me. So Fatal Strike is the main card that was in contention. It was last patch 2 mana, and it did 25 damage, but it was only one hit, which meant that against evasion you were just dead. And now it is 3 mana, and does 10x 3 damage to the first enemy if that enemy has 5 or more debuff types. So automatically you can see this is, if you look at our list, that's kind of our only real way to win. We do have Sunder, which technically can deal damage to things that have shield, but obviously if they have shield, hitting them is not going to kill them. So this is the starting list that one day said he beat his S3 run with. He didn't give me the full deck list. He only gave me the starting deck. But so we have 1 Preparations is our only extra hidden card. Toxic Cloud is you need Toxic Cloud to play with Fatal Strike. Like, you cannot play Fatal Strike without Toxic Cloud. It's that simple. And you cannot play Fatal Strike until after you play Toxic Cloud, because Toxic Cloud is the only generic common, and the only common that, because Mirley doesn't have any commons that give out debuffs, and only 1 card totally gives out debuffs. So you need Toxic Cloud in order to be able to actually play Fatal Strike, which is obnoxious because it costs 5 mana. So you can see the rest of the deck. We have a decent amount of mana cards here so that we can try and play Toxic Cloud. I'm a little surprised to see Resolute Focus here over Shadow Focus. I think that's probably wrong. I think missing on Shadow Focus is... I think the odds of missing on Shadow Focus and having it matter are lower than the odds, because we're trying to play a 5 mana card. Like, we need to play this 5 mana card, and we want to play it before we play Infected Focus. So I think we want Shadow Focus. Because, like, turn 1, they're identical, right? Like, you play your Smoke Bomb, and then you play Resolute Focus, you play your Smoke Bomb, you play Shadow Focus, same deal. I think you're always playing a Smoke Bomb turn 1. So you're guaranteed for Shadow Focus to be online turn 1. And then I just think Shadow Focus is more likely to be online, so we're going to do that. The Mana Shield, like, you need the shield gain. I'm not a huge fan of Reinforced Shield, especially because, like, it's a 3 mana shield card in a deck that's already struggling with mana, or that's already, like, super expensive, because, like, Preparations is effectively a 3 mana card, Toxic Cloud is a 5 mana card, Fatal Strike is a 3 mana card, and you want to play these cards together. But I think Mana Shield, I'm going to turn to a Haunted Memory, because I think Haunted Memories, because that is still a way to get mana, although the downside is, like, if we draw into Haunted Memories, it can be fatigued, which could be a problem. We do have Hunter's Instincts, which draws a bunch of cards. Reinforced Shield, like I said, it's not terrible. I just don't know that it's exactly what I want. What are other shield options? Like, I think my preferred option here would be Brittle Shield or Overflowing Barrier. Probably the Brittle Shield, or even the Crumbling Defenses, just because, like, I think saving the mana is important here. But I'm going to try it like this. I maybe shouldn't even change out a single card, because, like, then one day could say that, like, it was, if this doesn't work, that was just, like, because I made changes. Like, I do like having access to the Sturdy, don't get me wrong. There's also part of it that, like, wants to change it out for the Reforge. But, like, the Reforge is effectively a 4 mana card, which is even worse. Let me check something real quick about one day's run, because he fought White Flame, Cruelty, Hunger. Okay, he got both of the Charred mana cards, which would make sense. Yeah, I could see that being really important to making this deck run. I don't like not having Cleanse. But he was able to beat Cruelty. He was able to beat Cruelty Mob with this list with relatively little cleanse, so I guess it worked. I'm going to just swap back to the Mana Shield and we'll see how it goes. And then, like I said, the pool is up to us. I am going to keep this swap, though, because I do think that makes sense. We'll see if that ends up being incorrect. So, Mirley cards. Obviously, Noxious Blend we need. I don't think we want more Shadow Focuses. I don't know that we want more Fatal Strikes. We absolutely would take more Preparations, probably. Resourcefulness. One with Shadows is... So, Killer Instinct is good, obviously. I think with Killer Instinct, that gives us a good reason to add the Fatal Strike. It also gives us kind of a reason to add Covert Strike. I like Hidden Storm. I don't know that we can justify bold move here. Blade Dance obviously is on theme. Vanish is good. Aside from that, let's see. So that's all the cards that actually reference debuff directly. Mana Cycle I tend to like. We don't have any growth either, which I don't love. Spry Vigor. We don't have any growth or Mana Boost. Like, I almost want to swap the Mana Shield out for a Mana Jolt. Spry Vigor is a lot of mana, which is an advantage. We want a Heroic Recovery, obviously. One with Shadows is so good that, like, even when it's not directly on theme, it feels hard to justify not taking it. I haven't thoroughly looked over, like, what all cards were in one day's end deck. So I'm trying to figure out, like, which epics he was running. So he was running Crystal Research, which, I guess that gives you Crystallize. Running Elemental Prism, which isn't an epic. Increasing Mana, which, I guess. I don't think I like increasing mana as much as I like some of the other options here. Should have 5 epics, right? So, no Elemental Breach, so didn't get that this time. Infected, that's not. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what all of the epics here were. Maybe he cut an epic. Because I'm not seeing a full set here, I don't think. Yeah, unless I'm blind, which is always possible, it looks like he did not have... Oh, Flood of Insight, that's another one. So that's Flood of Insight is 1. Increasing Mana is 2. Crystal Research is 3. But that is not a full set. Interesting. I don't know if he skipped epics or just cut them. Oh, you can't skip epics. If you just, like... No, you can't skip epics. And he didn't have any weather cards, so we just had to have cut them. Weird. You can't skip any cards. Blood of Insight's always good, though. That's absolutely going in. Honestly, I really like New Royal Coffers. I'm tempted to add that, but it's not directly on theme at all. We could run the Crystal Research. It's not terrible. We could run the Hexing Rite, but that's awkward with any non-damaging debuff, or with any damaging debuff. Like, it eats all the poison, which I don't love. Oh, I didn't realize Catalyst has gone down to 2 mana. That's nice. Prismatic Strike is just so good. We aren't going to be getting that off as much as I would want to. Just add another mana card. I don't hate that. Which would just be probably either the Increasing Mana or the Spry Vigor. I think we'll take the Spry Vigor. Although, I just don't like Spry Vigor into Idols, because there are just so many turns where you just like start the turn and you immediately are fatigued. Okay, so other mana cards. Arms Race, Battle Ready, Cultivate. Those are all solid. Hunt is obviously great. It's not a mana card, but it's great. Absorb Armor is not that useful. I don't like Mana Blossom. I do like Precarious Draught. Mana Ritual doesn't work for us. I do. Mind Seed is okay. Predator's Focus seems okay. Secret Cache seems okay. Obviously, we want that. I do like having that. I'm not a big fan of Weary Concentration, especially because this deck looks like it is drawing a decent amount of cards. Mental Growth seems okay. I do like having that Evasion. Guess Burst of Blow Speed will also be useful here. We kind of want things that apply debuffs. It's just that, like, I can't type. There aren't actually that many good things here for that that would just like apply a bunch of debuffs. Because in terms of like applying multiple debuffs, it is Deathfrost Storm, and that's it. Like that is the only card here, and then Careful Strike, which is I guess Surprise Attack is okay. I really would like to have a Vicious Retort, though. Alright, that all seems... That's a stack of cards. Is it good? I don't think so, but... I guess one day I can blame... Because one day it can be the card pool, one day I can blame the card pool if this goes poorly. So... once again, just looking, it was... Yeah. White Flame, Cruelty, Hunger. Just out of curiosity. So we can't fight Emptiness with it. Like, that's just a complete non-starter. I think we are going to try this combo. And I know that it was a White Flame, Cruelty, Bomb. So that seems like a nightmare, but we're going to try it. Crystal Valley drops the cards we want. Battered Ramparts drops a few cards I want. I don't feel great about this run overall, but we'll see what happens. Take the reroll. Take the extra max shield. Take the extra max mana. I'll just take everything. That's how I feel about this run. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, not getting offered mana here is unfortunate. I think we take the card. Oh, let's take the block. Yeah, we didn't get either of the mana cards. That's really unfortunate. I don't think that's good. Because that breaks Charred Electrocute. And I don't think we're going to be shuffling that much. Sticky Flask sets up 2 debuffs, and they're not debuffs that Toxic Cloud does. And it gets rid of Evasion. Alright. So, Swarm Calling applies Bleed, which is nice. I do really like Artillery. Although, not necessarily here, but we're going to go for it. But yeah, so... Yeah, so that's kind of what the deck is hoping to do. So we're off to a good start, because that was kind of the perfect hand. Let's see what we draw here. Not the thing I was hoping to see. Playing this is risky. If we draw the wrong thing, if we draw a Toxic Cloud, or if we draw a Fatal Strike, we wouldn't be able to play it, and that'd be ruinous. There will be debuffs up for next turn, so we'll just set that up. And we can Fatal Strike if we can find it. There we go. Good start, but that was like probably the easiest grouping. I like Undying Persistence. That lets us forcibly redraw our strike. I forgot to put Battle Ready in, I think. Oh, that's fine. We have to get that out. And then I think we're just going to get Vulnerable 2 out here because... Alright, Crystallize is nice. Yeah, this is though where it gets awkward. I guess we play that and hope we find... So, you have to do that. And we can do this, but it's not great because we will draw back into Fatal. It'll shuffle and draw us into Fatal Strike, which we can't play, which is bad. That's unfortunate. And if we play this, we can play this and hope to draw into Fatal Strike. All right. Yeah, I am not a huge fan of this run. Like, it's working, but it's just like, it's not really my thing. Calculated Deception is nice. It lets us get rid of Idle Stones. I think that's relevant. This is... I think the Mana Spore is the one that's most likely to save us. System Overload... Adjustable Protocols. There's a decent chance that we end up with no shield. It's a 1 mana way to get shield back. Gives us mana. That seems okay. And 5 is a nice number because that means that like we can play that and then pick up... then play Toxic Cloud. I could transform this. That seems okay. Okay. No, we don't have enough mana here. So I can't play that. Which is something I should maybe have considered. Alright, dodging that is very good though. Okay. Oh, whoops. We didn't have enough, whatever. Okay. We can play that at least, I guess. Yeah, like, the Reinforced Shield costing 3 mana is, I think, a problem. Because it means there are a lot of times where I just can't afford to play it. Oh, those are all already out. That's not going to give any debuffs because you've got shield. Yeah, and that's more of the same debuffs. Yeah, and that's like, this is the first time that's happened this run. But that is like just a thing that this deck does sometimes. It's just like, oops, I can't play my card. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't like having a deck where sometimes you just can't play out your key card. Okay, we did put it in battle already, but I think Adjustable Protocols is what we want here. What are we fighting? I'm deciding if I need that Reinforced Shield. I probably do. But we have the Charred Block. We have the Adjustable Protocols. I think I'm going to cut it, actually. And that absolutely could be a mistake, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Just thinking through what we're doing here. Okay, I was really hoping to find that one thing. purity to deal with, although it could be worse. So that's going to block the weak. Okay. Could convert that. I didn't think about adjustable protocols being bad with calculated deception. That's obviously a bit of a concern. Oh, I should have sequenced that better. Oh, then you said it. Okay, good. The shield went away. That's important because that means that we can use that to turn this on. I don't love how much the sticky flask is important already to our run working. I'd love artillery, but it eats all of our hidden is the problem. Blessed Strike doesn't, and can give us purity, which is nice. God, I like artillery so much. We can get hidden later, right? Sure. That's my justification. The other thing is that it's great with that. So we're already holding that. I guess the advantage of getting another strike would be like, it gives us something else to draw with this, which is, I guess, not always an advantage, but we can discard that and just redraw it. But yeah, we can't actually play this, because this is not gonna... Which is, yeah, like, that's my problem with the deck. Is that you just have these turns where it's like, can I play my the card that lets me actually contribute to this game? No? Okay. Alright, we are going to end up not in hidden at the end of this turn, but we can take you out, so worth it. Totally worth it to do that. Alright. Kind of need to smoke bomb here. Or kind of need to toxic glider. And then we will draw the smoke bomb again at the start of next turn. It was really unfortunate that we weren't able to get out. Whatever. Real lack of plans. I remember to put in Sanctuary. God, I hope I remember to put in Sanctuary. I really want this one to go down. This is awkward. Because now I have to choose between these two. Let's do that. And get that shock out. Seems fine. Like, I'm complaining, but, like, the deck is working, more or less. Like, we haven't taken any damage, which I guess is the definition of working. So even if I'm complaining about, like, I don't like where it's at, I can't really complain with the actual results we're getting right now. I mean, I can. I obviously I can, because I have been. But I can't reasonably complain. I'll just get you off the board. Okay. We do heal some from that one thing. Look at the shield. I don't like getting rid of that, but I really need to draw something that does something here. It's so close to getting a kill. But Absolutely, I've had a lot of fights where a lot of runs where that fight goes a lot worse. Storm Calling, these are shock, but like One with Shadows is so good. Heroic Recovery is also incredibly good. We'll take the One with Shadows. I think these are all good. I don't think we have enough strike hits for that. Serene Belt like prevents so much damage potentially. Instant Accelerator is good, but I don't know if for certain that we need it. God, this fight seems like potential nightmare. Basically, it comes down to a couple questions. One is, do I want to try and take... because, like, Lurking Presence is pretty good for us. Essence Sap is actually amazing. So I think we probably want to try and get an Essence Sap. Although we can get one of that, we can get that from here too. But we can go those two. Although this requires us to deal with Scorching Winds, which could be a nightmare. I think this is more likely to save us. And then for upgrade, like, obviously that is the upgrade that we do want eventually, but I think making a Toxic Cloud cheaper is likely to be the big thing. Or making the preparations free. We always need to play the preparations, so I think that has to happen. And we keep adjustable protocols for now. I think we just ship it as is. And then we're going to go... I already have an Undying Persistence. Defensive Strike is okay. I think I would take a Keen Edge Strike. Alright, let's make your day immeasurably worse. I want to guarantee this kill. Okay. Yeah. Although we are now once again in this position where it's like we can't actually play out our Fatal Strike. Which, again, like one day would probably argue like, oh, you chose the wrong cards. We don't have another strike that we can draw with this. I mean, that's not a strike, but we'll take it. Let's get the mana. Come on! And then we save the other so we can evade, I think. Yeah, because getting that detonation... Because like it just hits the evasion and gets the detonation out, which I don't think is worth it. Unfortunately, we're going to be bleeding yet again this turn because this guy knows what's up, knows how to ruin our day. So we kept the mana shield, but I absolutely think that this is like where the hunt. Like, if we get Curse out on this guy, that makes it just that much easier for us to keep up to get to the debuff count. Because Curse doesn't go away, is the big thing. Do I reroll and take Keen Edge Strike? I think so. I want to try it. This is a new version of this card. Alright, so obviously we're going to do that to get rid of it, and because it's safe. So this is very risky to play right now. We don't want to leave hidden. Which I realize is the exact same thing I was complaining about with Fatal Strike. But there was like, we could play out Artillery today. Like, I don't think we want to, but it's an option that is available to us if we want it. So whatever we play here goes away, which is not good. Because I can't play this first. I guess we do this and we try and win this turn. Come on! Wow. I was making interested if we got a crit on the middle hit there, on the hit there that didn't matter. But we absolutely could have killed both of them that turn if we hadn't gotten just the worst possible luck. I know I got rid of that. It's fine. There's no mana there. Because I'm trying to play around adjustable protocols. Alright, and then we're going to be able to do that. Okay. Essence Sap. We could also reroll. It comes down to, like, do I think I want Lurking Presence? Because the Predator is pretty nice. And that's literally the only card that gives Predator right now, I think. So I'm leaning towards that. What else? Yeah, so I think it's either... So the thing is, like, Essence Sap, we should get other shots at. And I don't think we need it. But I would really like to have a Lurking Presence. Shield Gain +2 is okay. I'm trying to think what else have we got. We got max hand size, which is nice. Because we have artillery, so. Want to buy better crit chance? So the nice thing is we will get some heals out. Okay, so we get to play 2 cards here, basically. Or 2 attacks. Because we want to stay hidden. Well... Yeah, no, we need to stay hidden. There's no... We would take damage if we left hidden, and there's no reason for us to take that damage, basically, is where I'm at. Here's Fatal Strike doing absolutely nothing. But we'll trade it in for a card that we can actually get value from. Oh, just kidding, we can't get value from it. Did we just... Well, it's fine. Forgot about the evasion when I was thinking the Keen Edge Strike was going to do something for us. Okay. Alright. You're dead. Maybe we'll do that. Should have gotten that out first and we could have gotten this kill. We can still get this kill. Back to full health. I kind of feel like we need more mana. That's okay. It's not as good as you might think because, like I said, it can eat up our damaging debuffs. So this fight is kind of a nightmare for this deck. Although getting that to start with could be really good. Let's see. I'm going to pitch that. Just really hoping to find a Toxic Cloud. I'm okay with leaving hidden here, I think. I think we are going to be able to pop shield here, which is going to be nice. Yeah, and now we could do that to just pop shield. which means we can do that, which will turn Hunter's Instinct on. We're absolutely looking at leaving hidden here. Okay. Able to pull out the turn 1 kill of the big boss, which, like, if we hadn't done, like, that was entirely Keen Edge Strike doing that, basically. Like, without Keen Edge Strike, that doesn't happen. And if it doesn't happen, we are in absolutely a way worse position. But we did have Keen Edge Strike, so we're still taking damage. Hey, we actually rolled a 50% chance for once. That's dead. Oh, I messed up. I gave up a bunch of shield there for absolutely no reason. Oh. Oops. Never mind. We are... God. We did at least get the kill, but wow. I felt so good about getting that turn 1 kill, and then we ate so much damage against those 2 remaining Bentas. This seems okay. Like, the bleed we have on Keen Edge has been okay, and this is going to be easier to set up. Flood of Insight is obviously very good as well, but I think we probably want to upgrade one of the Toxic Clouds to make it cheaper. Kind of tempted to cut the Keen Edged. Yeah. I mean, it's a mixed bag that it's another strike to draw. I think on average it's good. On average it may be better than Fatal Strike. I don't think I have anything here I'm super looking to cut. I forgot I didn't have any Cleanser. I maybe would have emphasized taking Fatal. So, Swift Adaptation is good. Blood Swig is okay. Dual Focus doesn't do much for us. Hardened Will is whatever. Crystal Shield is whatever. The burn cards aren't that good. Elemental Chitter is, or Crystalline Bite is okay, just because it's that value. Freeze Blood is obviously on theme for us. Cursed Fog is on theme for us. But we have to go this way because we really want to get Elemental Breach. Because that's an incredibly good card. And then, like, Vindictive Focus is okay. This fight could kill us, but kind of feel like going to this fight just for the Swift Adaptation. I feel like both have the Swift Adaptation are very good for us. Oh wow, what a surprise! It's Fatal Strike not able to do anything. Weird. Never seen that before. All right. All right. Fatal Strike is actually online, but not for the enemy that we actually care about. We want to hit with it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, spin to reroll, get a swift adaptation. This is really good for us because we are going to a cruelty A3. What is our boss here? Okay, it's that. So we really should try and focus on finding a cleanse by the end of the area, but I don't know that we can do that. We can't force it out, at least. I don't remember if I put Sanctuary in the card pool or not. If I didn't, this is possibly going to be very painful. Okay, so yeah, we got out the bleed. Doing that turns on that. Yeah, like Keener Strike is absolutely just gonna kill this for us. And then we can't this, and then this is useless again. Hooray! I'm so close to cutting Fatal Strike. This will kill that, so we don't need to do whatever. And we want to do that so we get the heal off of the leech. That gives us Crystallize. I think we want the second preparations. Because I'm not going to be aggressively trimming the deck, and let's be honest, I'm not. Then we need the ability to, we need more ways to get into hidden, because getting into hidden is so important. Although that doesn't necessarily mean we want to draw all of them right away. Although, like, that just kind of ensures that the rest of the fight worked good, so. Really? I mean, I guess it could be worse, could have been an Arcane Detonation, but still. Really? Bleed's annoying. For you, and then let's do that because it'll kill the middle one. Useless unplayable card says what? Let's... I really want to do this. So I'm going to do it. Let's go ahead and trip the leech. And so how long has it been since Fatal Strike was useful? It has been a lot of fights, right? Noxious Blend helps a lot with making it useful, again, potentially. Because this now gives out 6 different debuffs. Let's bleed you, because if we can get you to die, that'd be nice. Let's go. Bonk. Okay. Okay. That actually seems... That does, like, 24 damage to this back one, which I think is worth it. Wow. Guess which card doesn't do anything this turn. So this gives us +3 mana. Which does this Toxic Cloud, which is something. And we get out this evasion. And we may as well do that. Fortunately, we're now mana leaked, which is really unfortunate with this. Although, or we're an arcane leak, but I guess that worked out fine. Because it just happened to, everything happened to shake out exactly the way we wanted it to. That's going to happen. Let's get Crystallize on everyone. Let's get... I guess that out. Oh, that's to any enemy, not to every enemy. I missed that. That makes that way less helpful. Give me a second. All right. Fortunately, that back thing cleanses, which I had forgotten about. Hey, look, it's the card that actually does things. Love to see the card that actually does things. Bye. Not quite. Guess I could have played out whatever. Bye. Now we just need any damage here. Freeze Blood is kind of what I was looking to see. It's looking like we're not going to have any cleanse going into this final fight here, which is a problem. And we're just going to do this, set up for next turn. Purity here is obviously a nuisance, but I think we can hopefully manage it. Let's do Shield Breaker. Huh. I'm thinking. I think I do that, just so I can get as much max value out of this. That obviously needs to go. And then I want to get to exactly 1 mana so I can do that. And then there we go. Okay, well, we didn't get shocked at least. The freeze obviously isn't amazing, but... You're going to get a chance. Let's give out... Let's just do that twice. Wait, are you going to get a chance? I lied. You're a trash card that never does anything. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. That's my bad, artillery. I should never have tried to trust a trash card over you. And again, like, one would be like, well, if you just played better, but I'm not exactly a huge fan of, like, if you play perfectly, this card isn't literally a dead weight. Freeze out that one. And I guess we have a reason to keep playing out cards, even if we're not going to be able to do much with it, just to get out that bleed. All right, Fatal Strike is actually online right this moment. Let's see if it'll show up. Should probably just get shield here. Just go ahead and get vulnerable lined up here so that we have that for next turn. Oof. Oh, it's because we gained shield, and I forgot we take less. It's like, why did that damage less? Because we have the thing that makes us take less damage when we don't have shield. Do a bonk. Keynote Strike. At least one of the cards here has never failed me. We're not going to be able to afford Fatal Strike if we draw it. We didn't. Okay, let's work on cleaning you up. Guaranteed crits are delicious. We can't quite afford that. Let's, I guess, prep more smoke bombs. Well, so kill count so far continues to be Keynote Strike is absolutely demolishing Fatal Strike. Oh wait, guess which card is doing absolutely nothing yet again? Thank you. I probably should have just played this, but I wanted to get the rub-ins with the whatever. Alright. Obviously the purity here is part of our problem, but that's good. I guess it's not much mana, but it is mana. Get rid of that. Okay. Really hoping we dodge well on this. I mean, we didn't get all three, but... And we still don't have any cleanse, which is still really unfortunate. This is no longer an AoE poison, which makes it way worse with Infected Focus. This hurts, but I think we have to do it. Wow, okay. What's an evasion? Okay. Do we just have to gain shield here? I think so. And then... if we do this, that one dies. Unfortunately, that did cost us one of our whatevers, which basically commits that one card to being absolutely guaranteed useless for the rest of the fight, but let's be honest, that was basically the case anyway, so no big loss. Alright, look, it's a card that actually has text. Alright, Fatal Strike. Now's your chance. I guess we don't have mana for it anyway. Oh, we do, but it didn't show up, so. Alright, that is 0 kills to Fatal Strike. Elemental Breach seems good. That seems okay. Let's upgrade. We need to upgrade mana. I think that's absolutely just inarguable. That gives us +3 mana, no questions asked, which I think it just has to be what we do. It is that does poison us though, but like that's +2 mana, which isn't bad. I think we just take the +3. And then we haven't been able to play it this entire area. All right. Bye-bye. It's the red one. And then probably need to rest. Starting Predator rank is pretty good. Take that, absolutely. Oh, the cards drawn by exhaustion when we have artillery is also very good. Crystal Infection is pretty okay still. Swift Adaptation, I wouldn't hate having another one. This would give us Purity, which would be nice. But we can't force it out. But like, that's two things that we could get that would be good. And I'm not totally slow on Crystal Infection. Like it is, like mana is our problem right now. And it doesn't help that. And like Swift Adaptation is free. And we could take a Wide Flip Surge. Because we don't have any stasis cards yet. Yeah, this not being AoE poison anymore is really unfortunate for Infected Focus. Oh, I absolutely should have played this out for... Oh, well, I guess I couldn't have. Or it would have cost me mana to do that. Let's get more Crystallize out. Ironically, that was not a great turn for that. Ooh. Why did I... Because I didn't actually play the Smoke Bomb. That was my bad. Oh well. Pretty bad turn one by me. But we don't actually suffer for it, so... Okay, let's start by getting out Bleed on you. It now generates mana. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd like one more. Do that. You get to have a bad time. We may do this, which will heal us, because we are super poisoned right now. See what this gives us. Yeah, I think we just do that because we want to heal before we take all this poison damage. We can make the Bright Flamestone go away, which is nice. Heal. Oh man, we just get to totally dumpster that. What are we going to draw here? Preparations. Let's start with that. See what it gets us. Alright. That's nice. So yeah, I absolutely can just freeze you out. Give me a second. All right. No point in spending the mana here, I think. And we're healing, which is good. We're probably going to take like 2 damage here from getting this kill, although it looks like we don't even have to do that, which is nice. And we get a detonation out here. We could get Predator. And we can get crazy value. Alright. I would like this Noxious Blend. God, I really would like to have a cleanse, but there's just no way for us to get it. I'm going to take the White Flame Surge. We need the mana. This fight could be a problem. We'll see how it goes. Haha! That's still good, as long as everything is trying to kill us. So we'll do that first. We want to, I think, just debuff everything with everything. And gives us guaranteed crits, which is always nice. Let's freeze out. I mean, they're all kind of doing the same deal. You're adding a buff, though, so. We don't have any damage. This is actually pretty good right now, because it just extends out how long we have all of our debuffs. And then we just hope I should have maybe gotten the evade out on whatever, but this way. Yeah. Okay. Guaranteed crit on that. Which is effectively a death sentence for that jerk. And then more crystallized, because why not? All right. We want the Predator. And then guess we'll do that and see what we randomly hit. Okay. You get to have a really bad time. And now that's just going to kill both of the dorks. There we go. Easy kill. Sharpened Senses is very good. But the other thing we can get here... Command Lightning is also incredible. And then we upgrade... Like, if you take Command Lightning, you upgrade Command Lightning. That's just how that goes. So we don't have any cleanse, but our damage output is pretty okay. As long as things... Like, we get an okay hand. Unfortunately, we don't have any debuffs on this right now. Like, we can get out shock, but that's basically nothing. And yeah, it's not worth doing that for 6. But I should have gotten critical. There was no point in getting evasion there. Just kidding. The evasion was an inspired choice that I did on purpose. Obviously, the bleed is less helpful here. Take damage, but losing our shield means we don't take much damage. It's not quite enough powerful for this thing to take over to its other mode. Let's get Vulnerable Frail, and let's get at least one Crystallize on it. That is not quite enough draw to put us in trouble. Although we can't play whatever out without tripping opportunities, which we do not want to do. Yeah, now it goes to mode 2 because it hit enough powerful. Oh, and it cleansed off everything, which I didn't realize it was going to do. That's a problem. Okay, it does have 3 debuffs though, so that is going to go off. If we do that, we don't actually get enough value out of it, I think. So White Flame can cleanse it, but didn't. I don't remember if I've already seen the cleanse come out, because I am bad at paying attention to such things. Alright. We did not get the 50-50 there, but... yeah, we are absolutely hemorrhaging health here. Mana is, like I said, a problem. Alright. Life steal's nice. I want to draw cards. There we go. Alright, we kind of need to get out all of the debuffs so that we can turn on this. Let me think. It's already vulnerable. We can get another crystallize out. I don't know if that changes anything. I think we just have to do that. Didn't heal as much as I wanted there. Yeah, this is kind of falling apart. I guess I'm a worse player than one day. I guess that's what we're learning. Alright. I don't think we're dead, but it's scary close. Alright, I think we need the Sanctity. We have no cleanse, and we desperately need cleanse. Martial Garb is obviously incredible. We just kind of need to keep upgrading mana, I think. What are we cutting? We can cut a Toxic Cloud now that we don't have Fatal Strike that we have to try and hit. Noxious Blend Plus. That goes up to Leech 2, Poison 10, goes up to Frail 2, and it goes up to, I think, yeah, Crystallize 2. I think we need that upgraded because it's our only cleanse. And obviously we are going to need to... okay, we get 2 clear focuses, though, which is really good. Could split this into 2 parts, but I think there's a chance that this just, like, abruptly kills over and dies, so... Given that, this gives us another way to get poison out. We do have some spells. I think we rest. So the other thing I was going to check is, and this is a White Flame Elite, so we could technically get cleanse out of that, but I don't know that we're going to. And we are going to have to rest again. I don't know that we need the Sunder anymore, either. Because we have other ways to get vulnerable out. Okay, this fight could be a pain in the butt. We'll see. Alright, I do actually want evasion for realsies here. Okay. There's that save for next turn. 4. I guess that is only 4 instead of 5. Just trying to think, like, shouldn't we have more? So healing is obviously a problem for us still. So let's get weak, and I think it actually makes a lot of sense here to just stack a bunch of frail. Oh, getting tough out here is actually valuable, I think. Even though I'm not actually going to play out whatever. And yeah, I know that that puts us at risk of taking damage here, but I think that's worth it. Oh, we're vulnerable. That's what the deal is. Goodbye. Oh, you are also still shocked. I didn't even realize this one was still shocked. Was actually shocked. Bye. Tyrannic Blast seems pretty good. It's expensive, but it's good. So we'll take it. Or I don't know that it's necessarily good, but it is on theme. Ooh, we could get another clear focus. Or we could upgrade a skill. Are my cats yelling? No, I'm hearing something from outside. Okay. I'm wearing noise-canceling headphones, so it can be hard for me to actually tell what I'm hearing. I don't hate getting this upgrade. We already have 2 clear focuses, but we are so bad on mana. Okay. Let's go weak crystallize, vulnerable frail. We're going to do that one first because we want to make sure we get weak on that Dorcam. And we can then get up to, yeah, enough debuffs there that that's going to corrupt it. Let's pitch that. See what we get. So I'm going to do this first so that I can get the mana. And then you're going to have a really bad day. Bye. And we don't even need to play that out yet. So on a good day, when we get good turns, things go great. But we obviously have this problem where, like, we have a tendency towards having these really bad turns where everything goes terribly and we are just big sad. And it's kind of unfortunate how that exactly shook out, but I could do this and it would up the amount of stacks of various debuffs, which is good. And it heals us with whatever, which is good because we could take 30 damage here if we get... Okay, we didn't get that unlucky. Our evade chance is pretty good right now because it's 65% while we're hidden. Let's do that first. Okay, we aren't going to need more than one of those to kill this friendo. Let's just draw right now. This leaves us not hidden, but worth it. And then this is going to be the kill. Goodbye. And yeah, we will absolutely reroll, take a clear focus. Okay, so you don't get the extra I don't know if that's a bug or not, but I'm going to report it anyway. All right, so we now have our first clear focus. It was obviously kind of an awkward hand. And that did not really make it better. We can afford to draw one more card. Okay, so something that I need to be aware of with that is what happened there is the shock and the frozen gave us 2 more debuffs, which gave us this. So if frozen and shock aren't present yet, if you can get those, that will be the fit 5. That will meet the 5 condition, which is very, very good to know. I think we don't do anything else here. Naturally permanent opportunist, as always. Let's see what this... Okay, so that's going to shock that one. So we can use all 3 of these. Not quite a kill there. You're so close to dead. We need some damage here, but the leech is going to pay it off. Alright, we got that kill. And that should let us finish this fight out. Nailed it. Hunter's Focus is good mana. Blessed Strike is also very good. I think I take the Blessed Strike. Because we're taking this clear focus here, so that makes it less of a pressing issue to get more mana. Let's donk you. Let's do that. I think I do want to do this. I just want to ruin your day. So we don't actually have enough hidden here, unfortunately, but I was thinking I was going to knock you out, but it occurred to me, I think I'm happier this way. All right, those Vades, nice. Got that kill. All right, can't bleed this one. So we are going to do that. All right, let's go. Get a lot of weaken crystallized. Yeah, you are super dead. And I don't hate just doing that. Just setting up a bunch of, so that we guaranteed have 3 debuffs this turn. If we draw into Elemental Breach. This will get us the Purity. Okay, and then, yeah, we have the kill here. Bonk. There's another clear focus. Aperture, Mighty, and Tough effects. Do we have any of those, even? We have Tough. So we now have 2 clear focuses, and we're going to get a 3rd. Yeah, it seems good. How about you have a bad day? Let's do this whole dance again. And I am going to play that. but I could do this, but you're going to have a really bad time. And now your opportunist is effectively disabled. So I should do that. Because it occurred to me we get some value from that. Alright. Alright, good turn one. Alright, we do have enough debuffs to turn that on. We don't really need more smoke bombs right now. Yeah, no reason to let you get that. I mean, giving up some debuffs, but I think that was totally worth it. Ooh, that's absolutely great. Bonk, bonk. That seems good. I think we can take this because we have 2 clear focuses, which is nice. And then I'm tempted to cut an infected focus. I just don't know that I can afford to. But it is by far our weakest mana card. And I may be able to take Corrupted Font here. I'm not sure. I may be able to take Ruinous Gamble, actually. No, I can take Gamble because we're going into a cruelty fight. That's a relevant note. Let's do that. So that's now actually online. So the important thing here, though, is I do not want to... I don't want to waste my hidden. Or I want to end my turn hidden. Well, do I need to? I actually don't. We can draw more cards. Great. Happy to see it. And yeah, now we don't even have to worry about that. Good times. Now we get Lightly Cursed. No. Well, can't cleanse away. Actually, that still leaves you with 4 debuffs, which is totally fine. All right. I should have played this out better, but worth it. And we could corrupt twice. I don't think that's good. All right, we can get rid of this. We are at 5 debuffs, so that's fully online. We can go crystallize and let's just get all the crystallize. Oh, unfortunately, but now I'm willing to do that. All right. So we're only at 3 debuffs right now, but we want to get hidden. All right, we can do this. So that will freeze, which will only bring it. No, that will bring us up to 5 debuffs. I thought I had more mana. It's fine. I do have more mana. Need to finish out this fight. That'll do. Hidden maintenance is still a little bit of a problem. We can take gamble. And I think we upgraded anyway, though. That's, I think, worse. That's not going to do anything for us. Going to upgrade it. But so the reason we can take gamble is because Cruelty will also apply Doom. So we just have to make sure that we don't play gamble until after we've gotten doomed. Mana is still a little bit of an issue. I can see an argument for cutting a few different things here. I think adjustable protocols is awkward at this point. All right, we can get either Fiery Cleanse or Dig Through Muck here. But we've covered which one I'm going to take. Huh, I don't know why that one changed colors. All right, that's only one shock, but... And unfortunately, or I guess it doesn't matter that that's not one that I can accuse. Get that out. More shield. You're dead. Mana? Mana. Alright, which means... Bye-bye. And we should heal back with the leech. So yeah, the deck works, I just don't think Fatal Strike is good. Because, like, the difference between 3 and 5 is huge. Also, we got pretty lucky here on some of the things we found. Like, not... It wasn't, like, crazy luck, but it is worth noting that, like, this was, to some extent, a run that was built on luck. Specifically, getting the Predator, the Hunter's Horn is very good. Martial Garb is obviously very, very useful. And then, like, this was critical to making Fatal Strike work at all, a lot of the time. Let's go and do that. I think that kills. Gets us close. Okay, we get so close, but we will need another turn. That is not going to save you. And then, yeah, we are absolutely re-rolling and taking a Dig Through Muck. Tyrannical Focus is also amazing. I would love to have had one, but I'm not going to pass up a Dig Through Muck for it. We'll just take events. That's not bad. But I don't know that it's better than anything we have. Okay, absolutely, we are fine with taking this upgrade. I do like Dig Through Muck Plus a lot. So that's probably what we're going to do. Although, let me see, what is this? Oh, it just goes to 0 mana. Yeah, I think I'm passing on all those. I still think this is good, even with only 6 bleed. Oh, this upgrade, it still only corrupts once. Just more status. One day said like this for dealing with trash, but I think I like Dig Through Muck Plus more, because that's how I roll. Also, a very good argument you made there that I should have upgraded whatever. So this fight, Persecute I like. Obviously, we already have a Tyrannic Blast. Twilight Blast is okay. Dead Knight, like everything here except for Tormenting Strike, and like I don't want to deck in Tyrannical Blast, but even then, like that's fine. So just all killer, no filler sort of thing. Hey, we actually hit that. I honestly didn't expect that to work. To be clear, not a complaint, just surprised. And hey, we got a whatever there, so 65% evade chance. It's real useful because of all the evades that we get to do. All right, let's see. Powerful and Mighty. Powerful and Mighty. Screw you in particular. Get dumpstered. Guaranteed crits. Cool, cool. We can play out that. Messed up a little bit here. I really want you dead. I think if I'm doing that, because like the other thing is though, I want to get out that. You're dead. Oh right, you have evasion. Okay. So the evasion aside, of course now you're hidden. And if we freeze, then they won't come out of hidden, which is not amazing for us. Okay, got opening to draw. Let's give a leech and let's get a weakened crystallize out. And then heal it off a little bit of it. Not much, but a little bit. We are at 4 debuffs. 5 debuffs. There we go. Okay. So, going well so far. I think we reroll because, yeah, like basically anything we could get here would be good. I think this is good. It's a little borderline, but we're just going to go in like this and save rerolls in case we need them. We do go in with this starting Mighty, which is nice because it's 45% because we do have Blessed Belt. We don't want to play that yet because we want to save that until after we are sure that it's going to be online. Let's do a bit of everything. And then I think we're probably going to do this. Although I think we're actually going to do that. Alright. So we don't get tough, but that's okay. We still have 5 debuffs, which is good. Yes. Yeah, that was a relatively anemic bleed turn. It was still pretty good. Cannot be said with that. Please don't. Screw you. All right. Yeah. Despite adding, yeah, mana is still obviously like. I added, I thought, a decent amount of mana, and it apparently was just not enough. We leave hidden if we do this, but that won't matter. And it will let us get critical set up. Okay, so now we can gamble. Just pitch those because I do not plan on playing them. This could draw us into things I want to play. I didn't think that was going to leave hidden because it didn't actually attack. That's my bad. It's not going to matter, but it does cost us a decent amount of damage here. There's what I was kind of looking for. I think it's worth doing this. And that's part of why. It's just like the chance of getting that out. Okay. Yeah. That gets us that corrupt. And that is not quite lethal, but it's... No, it is lethal because of the poison. Give me a second. All right. So longer video, but we got the kill. I do not know where the deck name comes from. Normally they're my bad jokes, and this is one of, I guess, one day's bad jokes. So, yeah, mana was a problem throughout the run. I didn't ever get growth going, which, like, I was offered middle growth at a couple points, but it's always against stuff that I wanted more. The run worked, obviously. And, like, the early game went fairly well. But, obviously, Keen Edge Strike and Command Lightning were doing way more work for us than Fatal Strike was. And I don't regret cutting Fatal Strike. So, I don't know. It's a deck. It's a stack of cards. I'm not a fan, but I don't have to be a fan of every deck in the game. So, there you are. That's it for this time. I'll see you next time. Toodles.